Even in summer, it gets cold when you're living rough on Brisbane streets. But Queenslanders don't tend to donate winter clothes. A charity worker mentioned that to Karen Croak 7 years ago, and it got her thinking that maybe she could do something to help. She and half a dozen friends started Knitting for Brisbane's Needy, and there's now a far-flung circle of about 700 of them.
Why did you want to do this?
Well, I think, looking back, my mum used to do a lot of knitting, and she knitted for way back in the 60s, 70s. There was a Single Mothers Association that mum used to do a lot of knitting for. Her and I often used to sit at home knitting together. Yeah, but I never thought it would get as big as it has.
Regular gatherings of knit and natters, like this one at Beanley Library, marry a steady stream of chatter with lightning-fast fingers. Beanies, scarves, jumpers, blankets and toiletry packs are created for distribution to a growing population of people in dire straits. The group has no financial support, apart from the odd donation of wool from deceased estates.
Karen, wool isn't cheap though, and I'm sure some of these ladies may be on a pension, so how do you come up with all of this wool to be able to create these great things?
Well, normally my husband and I, we often buy some ourselves, and then we get chances like with the Sunsuper Dreams, where we won the $5,000, and so of course that's been marvellous because that's really helped us buy lots of wool.
What a great idea for you to enter that.
Yeah, I just thought one day, and I thought, oh well, no harm in trying, and yeah, it was really wonderful.
Karen's husband Peter is the pack horse who lugs bags of finished items to distribution points all over southeast Queensland. Most of the time the knitters won't know where their hard work ends up, although there are exceptions.
There was a lady that was sitting on a bus stop at Fortitude Valley, and two homeless men came up and sat alongside of her, and one of them was wearing a beanie, and she recognised it as being one that she had knitted. So she just said, oh, that's a nice hat, and the mate that wasn't wearing it said, oh, he never takes it off after he got it from ladies at an event.
Bunty Bellhouse has been knitting since she was 4.5, and she doesn't mind me telling you she's almost 81. Nana Bunty has an ailing husband and her own troubles, but that doesn't stop her.
What does it mean to you, though, to be able to knit something and know that it could end up in the hands of someone who will really appreciate it?
It's really, really heartwarming to know that. I remember one fella one day, I offered him a scarf and a beanie, and he said, oh, I'll just take a scarf. I said, no, they match. Look, you take both of them. I talk a lot.
That's all right. Knitting and nattering.
That's it.
See, this was a group made for you. Can I lend a hand?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Wow. Just anywhere? Well, let me just say that there is a lot more going on in this garage than just knitting.
Well, yes, we get a lot of toys and second-hand clothing donated to us. We have a lot of organisations that will take them. By the end of the year, this will all be fairly clean because everything will be out.
It's those little things that most of us just take for granted.
Oh, that's right. When you give someone one of our bags at Homeless Connect Day, and one lady looked inside crying, and she'd taken out a toothbrush. And it was like, I went, sorry, have we done something wrong? She says, oh no, I've got my own toothbrush, I don't have to share it now.
Did you ever think that it would ever turn into such a massive part of your life?
No, if I had known, I would never have done it. It would have scared me. Really, it would have scared me.
The wool that Sunsuper's money bought sits stacked in the shed, ready to be worked on. And inside the house, the guest bedroom has been converted into Peter's warehouse. At a rough estimate, they've donated 150,000 items in 7 years.
We're not going to change the world, just a little bit in Australia.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference.
Look at that. That'll keep a little body nice and warm.
It's gorgeous.
Very cute.
At a Brisbane City park just before Christmas, the knitters and enthusiastic helpers lay out their wares at a barbecue for the homeless. A year's hard work by so many nimble fingers is admired and appreciated. This day's been coordinated by Grant the Polite Guy, who was once living on the streets and now drums up support for those in need.
A lot of people look down on you when you're homeless. It used to happen to me all the time. And when a lot of people are looking down on you, it's easy to feel like you're not welcome, you're not wanted.
Karen and Peter make a point of starting conversations and looking customers like Malcolm in the eye.
If I can give them something back, I feel... Oh, it's like having an adrenaline rush, you know, like, it makes it damn bloody worthwhile.
Just their looks on their faces and when they know, A, that we've made it brand new for them, you know, they're just overwhelmed and, you know, just their eyes light up and they say thank you, and that's what we do it for.
Thank you for looking after us for the day and all that, yeah, giving us things and all that.
And thank you for your time for volunteering, for making stuff and providing it for the rest of the community as well.